Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Spirit Source Tarot, and welcome back to me. Hi, new people. I'm Angie. I've been gone for just a minute. I had some exams, coursework, business stuff, day job, all kinds of stuff to complete. So I had to take a little extra time off to recuperate, but I'm back. I'm going to pull 3 cards and clarify as much as we have to for this weekly reading. And I also started doing extendeds, only when need be. Okay. We're also going to use our Deviant Moon corner over here to the left, and that's going to represent anything that Spirit wants us to pay super attention to, or if there's any chance of us self-sabotaging. Maybe there's some liars, cheaters, and stealers around us. We have to know these things. So, Cancer, I super duper missed you. Let's get your reading started. First card out for you is the King of Coins. Second card for you is the Ace of Coins. Wow. Somebody's determined. Third, it looked like that was going to be the Chariot. Third card for you, 9 of Swords. Well, that's certainly not the Chariot. Do you have fears about something that you are really sort of intent on creating? However, there may be some doubts here and there that creep up on you. Maybe thinking about not wanting to do plan B or plan C. I wonder if this has anything to do with the union of sorts as well. But it seems like something that you're wanting to create. I feel like it has something to do with the person. Like you've reached a certain point that you feel like it's time to elevate. And not sure how it's going to go, which way it's going to go. And I wonder why. Let's clarify. Clarifying the King of Coins. And that's clarified by the 4 of Swords. Clarifying the Ace of Coins. Oh, that's somersaulted. And that's clarified by the 4 of Cups. 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups. You're wondering if somebody's going to go for this suggestion to either, get back together, mend, take our relationship to a whole new level of understanding, of wisdom, of loving. And there's a possibility that it just might not happen. Here we are, King of Coins clarified by the 4 of Swords. Ace of Coins clarified by the 4 of Cups. I feel like somewhere in you, you're thinking that your offer may not be accepted. Clarifying the 9 of Swords. Clarifying the 9 of Swords for Cancer. Oh, that's too many. Thank you, Spirit. And that's clarified by the Death card. So yeah, this is really this transformation that you're hoping for. It really means a lot to you, and it's kind of getting into your psyche. But this is the transformation that you are hoping for. This is the change in the relationship that you wonder, are they going to give this another chance? Are they going to give this another go? Like I said, with the new wisdom, with the new learning, with the new level of love and compassion and respect for one another, Are they going to go for it or not? And here we are. So my readings tend to be 2 weeks ahead. Okay, so it's from this point to 2 weeks out. And I noticed that after watching for months my favorite readers, and I noticed in the span of time, their readings storylines would all merge like into mine. So I thought that was a pretty cool gift that I was blessed with there. So I'd want you to know that it's from really this point to the next 2 weeks that this will unfold, and you might be in waiting mode for that 2 weeks. Maybe that's why we're seeing these 2 4s. Maybe it's light deliberation, light conversation, but it'll be 2 weeks before you'll know whether or not this is going to be transformed into the Ace of Coins or not. And feel free to swap the energies. If this is not your reading as well, please enjoy, and let's support other Cancerians out there. So let's, oh, well, that wanted to come out. So it will. Look at that, Ace of Pentacles again. Let us clarify. That's what I was going to say. Let's clarify further. The Ace of Coins right next to the Four of Cups. Oh, my goodness gracious. And that's clarified by the Two of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of sets of twos here, so it's definitely going to be over a 2-week span. We got the 2 fours here. We got the 2 people in sort of like a solitary still position here. We got the 2 of Cups here, and then the 2 Ace of Pentacles coins. Definitely, reminder, I was going to say, honing in on the 2-week aspect here. This is definitely about taking your relationship to the next level, beginning anew. It's a whole new way of learning, of doing, because of what you've been through. And this means a lot to you. This means a lot to you. Let's see here with the Nine of Swords. There is a possibility because of free will. This person might not go for it, might not want another do-over. How many do-overs have there been? 4. They might not want another do-over. Let's see. Or a do-over. Clarifying the Nine of Swords right next to Death card for Cancer. And that's clarified by the Seven of Swords. It's too much. It's too much worry. Now your mind's playing tricks on you. So this could be a major heads up warning from Spirit that your mind is playing tricks on you. There's no need. It'll either transform or it won't. But at this time with the Seven of Swords, which is a trickster, which is slightly deceiving, it could be self-deception, with the combination of the Nine of Swords, this is now your mind imagining the worst, playing tricks on you, hearing stuff between the lines that maybe isn't really there. Well, they said hello, but it was more like, hey, so they could be not interested, and this is how it starts. See, this is, no. Going in when there's no need. So I think this is a time to pull back over these next 2 weeks. This is the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups here. Just pull back a little bit. There's no need to get into this Nine of Swords. Did you notice how odd it was for the Nine of Swords to be there in this sort of area? It's just not as promising as the other 2 panels that we have here. And there's no need for it whatsoever. The only thing that staying in the Nine of Swords can do is get worse. So we have to just come out of it. We can transform this relationship, do it again, do it better, or not. Definitely not going to be the end of the world. Won't be the best feeling, but it won't be the end of the world, and time will heal all. That is for sure. Clarifying the King of Coins further, right next to the Ace of Pentacles. Look at you. And that's further clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Doing it differently, better, using the tools that we've learned. Might have had to learn the hard way a few times, like we all did. But you really, as soon as I saw the King of Coins and the Ace of Coins, I'm like, you're staking everything onto this. Like, this is something that you want deep down inside badly. I don't think you've ever wanted anything more than this opportunity here. Clarifying the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is clarified further right next to the Two of Cups. Look at that. There's the offering. There's the, we'll take it slow. If you agree to do this, we'll certainly take it step by step and cherish and make sure that we're fully aware of what we're doing and how we are conducting ourselves here. The offer is here. Somebody wants to work on things, and they got to wait for the answer. And that wait is doesn't have to be anxiety ridden. Doesn't have to. Find, ways to calm your mind, and just remind yourself of you've got a whole life around you as well. So clarifying the 9 of Swords right next to the 7 of Swords. That wanted to come out. So I'm going to put it up here. Clarifying the 9 of Swords right next to the 7 of Swords. Got to take care of yourself. This is exactly what we are saying. Come out of that. Got to take care of yourself. You've got a whole life outside of this here relationship. And I know the feeling of, possibly losing something that's been in your life for a long time. It's part of your identity. So, 9 of Swords is further clarified right next to the 7 of Swords. Oh, look at that. Long time. And that's clarified further by the 6 of Cups. This relationship has been there for a long time, and right on the heels of my statement that it feels like it's part of your identity. Of course it does. Because all of your memories and significant moments in life and growing up and maturing and this and that, this person has been there. You've been a couple. So what is life like without this person in it? It's very intense. It's very intense, but there's good news here. Okay? We can see what you're going through. Spirit is giving you the news of you absolutely don't need to be in the 9 of Swords. I'm pretty sure this person is also in the 9 of Swords since they've been there with you. You've gone through many a rough patch. And so I'm pretty sure the both of you guys are feeling the 9 of Swords. But pull back. Pull back, because you have learned and you do have the tools to make this relationship better. But you do have a lot more aspects to your life as well that we don't want to forget. So let's take a look at our Deviant Moon Corner and see what Spirit wants us to pay attention to. We have the Star. We have the healing. We have the balance. We have the wish granted. We have, all sorts of stuff going on here with the 10 of Wands. We've come to the end of the previous road. We've come to the end of a previous road. We are still in healing. You'll have regrets, of this time and that time. If you're within any freaking long-term union, you're going to have a lot of times where you've gone through rough patches, where one person has maybe hurt the other in one way, shape, or form. We're not immune to that whatsoever. However, I think Spirit is telling us at this point to heal. Concentrate on healing, because we've already reached this 10. You can't beat yourself up over something that has happened in the past. But what you can do is what you're trying to do is take the lessons learned and rebuild a better union. A better union, taking your time and applying yourselves. So this is the message here. Keep focusing on healing. You can't heal if you're in anxiety about what ifs. What ifs are just not going to help any of this situation, but all of this is understandable. You guys have been together for so long. There's so much love here, and Spirit is just saying, you know what, relax and let it unfold. All right, Cancer, this was beautiful. I'm so glad to have this reading, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you later.